Hi, my name is David Campbell, and today I'm going to demonstrate Lab 3-2, building a switch network with redundant links. This is activity 3.2.3. We're going to create a switch network with the redundant links. We're going to determine which switch is selected to be the root bridge with the factory default settings, and we're going to configure the BID or the BID on a switch to control the selection of the root bridge. So what we first have to do is set up the network, which we've already done. We got two switches with crossover and straight through, both Ethernet, and then I've got all to the ports that we're setting up, and we're going to configure the switch right here. So we're going to go to the command line, and then we're going to go host name, and we're going to name it, instead of A as I have it right here, we're going to call it switch A. Oh. So we're going to go config host name switch A, and let's go figure that. 1 second. Okay. Enable. Sorry about this. It does not like that. Okay, so we were able to change it to switch A. So the next thing we're going to do is enable the secret class. So enable secret class. So we're able to enable, and it's going to be Cisco. Oh, excuse me, it's going to be line con 0. So there we go. And then the password is going to be Cisco. I was kind of going a little ahead right here. Or log on. Or log in. So we're going to put line BTY. And then we're going to type password Cisco again. Oh, let me change that. Line BTY04. I see what I did wrong. So we're going to change. There we go. And then we're going to type in password. So we got the password right there. And then from here, we're going to go to, we're going to check the switch. Let's see. No, we can't check the switch right now. We're done on this part right here. So let's exit. So we got the password. And then we're going to set up a VLAN, which is really easy. So we just hit VLAN 1, and then we should configure the VLAN. So from there, we're going to figure the IP address, and we're going to go with the IP address 192.168.1.2 and give it a subnet of 255.255.255, class C. So let's put in the IP address. 192.168.1.2, 255.255.255.0. IP address. What is up with that? Let me double check. let me see. The IP address looks correct. Let me see. Invalid input. Let me see. The IP address. So 1.2. Maybe I should be on VLAN. I'm on VLAN 1. The IP address. Let's try that one more time. Oh, I think since we're in the VLAN right there, so let's just exit. So we're back in the configuration mode. Interface. Oh, okay, that's right. VLAN 1. So okay, that's what was going on. I did get on the interface, so we'll just type in the IP address, see if we can go right there. So we were able to set up the IP address of the 192. And now we'll just go to the next switch. So let's get out of here, go to switch 1 or switch 2, which it should be. So we just should give it a host name, which is really easy. So we'll enable configuration T. So we're in the configuration mode and hostname switch B. Let's give it capitalized. So we'll hit enter. If I can spell right. So we are in switch B. So we'll do the whole enable the secret class again, get the password all set up. So 1 second, we can just do that. So enable secret class. Line con 0. And then we're going to go to password. Let's see, command password. Let's see, we should have just gone to password. Let me double check. We should go with secret password Cisco. Okay, there we go. So the password is Cisco. Now we're just going to go to exit out of this, and then go to the VLAN 1, set that up. Now we'll just get the IP address, instead of going all the way here. Oh. And I just about did it again. VLAN 1 interface. There we go. Then the IP address. 192.168.1.2. 255 is class C. 0. IP address. Why is it? Let's go to exit. Try to get that IP address. Still not. What is going on here? So we should be on the VLAN. So switch A, we're on switch B. I'm not seeing where. Okay, so we're figuring this out right now. So we got the switch A all set up. Okay, so we're going to enable the switch B. There we go. I'm just flipping through the book right now, just trying to make sure I'm getting everything all set just right. The password, exit, and then oh, I was looking at the wrong address. We got to set up. Gotta be in the VLAN, interface the VLAN. Install VLAN 1. And then we'll just, there we go, we can set up the address. There we go, and then we can exit. So from here, we should be able to get out of here. We should have everything communicating with each other. Let me just double check that. Do we got everything blinking? So we should have a few things, or we have questions on here. Our first question: what typically undesirable traffic pattern have you created by using the two crossover cables between the two switches? Well, what we have created is actually like a loop, and this right here, computers do not like this. Well, the network does not like it, so we're gonna fix that a little bit later, but right now it's good just the way the task wants everything to do. And then I think with the second question is predict what you think the switch will do to keep this from becoming a problem. Well, we'll just start making a spanning tree protocol, so that should be no problem. But everything else is pretty much set up, so we'll go to the part 2. Okay, now on task 2, we've already configured the switches, so we just need to establish a terminal emulation session to switch 1 from PC1, which PC1 is 0 and PC1 is PC2, if that doesn't get confusing. So we'll go from a console, we'll just go up here, console. So we were able to set that up, and music, I don't know. So from there, we were able to set that up, and then we're going to configure the switch hostname, password, interface, VLAN 1, IP address, and subnet mask. which I've already done. So we can actually configure, go to task 3, and from here we're going to configure each host to use the IP address in the same network as the switches. So what we're going to do, we'll go to PC, or go to the switch. So we'll just go to the terminal. Oh, let me see, let me get into GUI on this. It's been a while since I've had to do this. So we got the console, everything should be in there. Okay, so we just, I see what I was doing. There is no GUI for the switch. Desktop. We'll go to terminal, and then everything's set, 96, 8. So let's just keep on going. So everything's all set up for this right here. Let me exit out of this. Double check that everything is Cisco. So switch A, we're still on there. Alright, I think we should just get out of here. We'll go to the switch. Let's see if everything, switch 1. Okay, everything's up. Ethernet 1, 2, and 8 are up. So let's check up here. Just making sure everything's up, up, up. So 1, 4, and 7 should be up. So let's go back here. I just want to make sure everything's perfect. So we'll just go into comp. Is there IP configuration? No. Where do we go from here? Let's configure each host to use the same subnet mask as the switch. So we'll just go to config. Okay. And the interface. We're good here. You can actually just set everything. Address static. Let's see. Where's the MAC address? Does it have my MAC address interface? There we go. Okay, it's been a while on this right here. So we want our, we got our MAC address right here. So we'll just go to 192.168.1.20. Should give us our subnet mask. So we're good there. Don't need to save. No. And then we just need to do the same thing on PC2. So let's just do that. Config Ethernet. And this is the 192.168.1.10. That's right. 168.10. So we'll keep on going. Everything is set up here. Exit out of here. We'll just look at everything. Just got a bunch of blinking lights. This is kind of a good thing. So from here, you should be able to getting some every. So we'll just we need to. So we configured. Now on task 3, we got a question here. It's stating, why is no default gateway specified for this network? Well, there's only one place for it to go out, so we don't need multiple gateways, so we just need one gateway. Alright, so from here on task 4, let's verify that the network is set up successfully. So we'll ping PC1 to PC2. We can go with command prompt. And let's keep on going. And we just need a ping PC2, so 168.192. Yeah, I'm stepping myself right there. 168.1.10. And it doesn't know what I'm saying, so I'm gonna have to tell it. And alright, so we are able to communicate right here, which is great. So on step 1, were we able to successfully ping? And that is a yes. That's a confirmed yes. And step 2, if the ping was not successful, verify the connections and configure again, which we were successful. So we don't need to go too far in this. So let's get out of here. Okay, so we should go task 5. We're going to have to go show hardware, examine switch hardware information. That right there, I don't know. I've never seen that command before. CLI. Alright, switch password. So let's go show hardware. That's just for the heck of it. Let me see, config. That's right. Oh. I should have put a no IP lookup. Give me just a moment. It's taking its sweet time. Let me pause this right here and wait for this to go. Okay, I'm sorry about that. I was able to get there. Enable. That's what was going on. Enable. Cisco. Add secrets. Enable. CISCO. And once again, I might go to the. Let me get this all. Now I'm able to not use that show hardware command. See, as we can see, we're already in the switch A. Show hardware. Let me exit out of this. Show hardware. No, so I'm getting nothing. So let's just go show interfaces. And this is pretty much like the same thing right here. I mean, we got all our information right here. We got the addresses. Let's see, we got looking for the MAC address, which is this right here. So we're just double checking. But it's just one of those commands that are just not in the packet tracer, which is kind of funny. So what is the MAC address for the switch? And as you can see, let me just write this down. It'd be 0001-42 DC 0C01. So that pretty much concludes the step 5. And let's see, I'm just making sure whatever. Now with this, it does show a little bit more information than that show hardware command. I'm still trying to figure out where that has actually been. So it just shows us a lot of information right here. So let me just keep on going. It's going to end someday. But we were able to show the MAC address. So right now we can switch off to the next task 6, and we're going to examine the spanning tree. So once I ever get this finished, there we go. So we'll show spanning tree. Okay, for some reason that kind of show spanning tree. Okay, so we were able to show the spanning tree. And then which port is this, the root? I can actually, what it's asking for, which switch is the root bridge and which is not. So we can actually check this out and just CLI under table CISCO. That's fine. Password. I'm just wondering if I just typed in a wrong password right there. So that's wrong right there, which is making me very angry. So that's not it right there. For some reason my password just does not want to work, so I want to just check everything. So con0 password Cisco, try exit. Got secret. Let's see. Oh, so it's asking us find con0. Nope. secret, bad secret. What is the secret here? I'm sorry about this. Minecon0, password Cisco. Triangle. Bad secret. So I was able to set all that up, and then I can't get into the password, which really makes me angry. Password Cisco. Plan 1. Okay, well, right here we can actually look at this, which is the root bridge. Now, we can actually see this from here, and our root bridge should be up on the other one. And as I see, yeah, everything's, we could see which interface has been blocked. All this on the other side should be forwarding, and this is the only one that's blocked. And yeah, that's exactly what everything is right here, and we should be able to, let me double check. This bridge. Address. So this is not the, so this should be the bridge right here. Oh no. If this is blocked, this is not the bridge. The net switch 2 would be the bridge 1. See, you can see right here it does not have a bridge. Yeah, exactly. We just have the 19 fast Ethernet and the 2 seconds. So the other one would be the bridge, since none of these parts would be blocked. So what the bridge ID, let's see, where's gonna priority, bridge ID priority, this would be right here for the priority. And can you tell which port is the blocking state? Yes. Fast Ethernet 04. And now we'll just exit out here. Now right here, why isn't one of these not blinking? It's because it's still, they should be all blinking right here. There we go. But the reason why they're still blinking is just the fact that they're still communicating, but it's not communicating. It's going through this part, but not going through this part right here. So next what we have to do is go through the redesign the root bridge, and that should be no problem at all. Sorry for that. Okay, now I just had to figure out a few options right here. Now I was able to finally get everything to show the other side of the switch, show the spanning tree. So we were able to do that in executive mode. So switch 3 and 4. I can get them all at the same time. Nope. But this bridge is the root. Which is the bridge ID of the root bridge? The ID right here. Root ID priority right here. The 32769. figure out which one's the root, which ports are forwarding on the root. You can see the forward. See, I told you this is the bridge. This bridge is the root. So yeah, this is the bridge. I told the root. So we were able to get that. Yeah, let's see what else do we need to do. We'll look at the spanning tree table, which we're already looking at right now, which is the property of the root ID of the root bridge, and so forth. So that right there sets everything up for this. And then show running config, show run, exit. Okay, so we were able to get all that. Okay, so this actually concludes Lab 3-2, the building a switch network with redundant links. Thank you and have a great day.